Walt Whitman wrote the poem O Captain, My Captain in 1865. It is an elegy written for their 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, whom many of them considered as their hero. This lecture is being provided to you by English Literature Academy. Walt Whitman was born in 1819 and he died in 1892. So he lived through the difficult phase of civil war that happened or that occurred after the world wars. He greatly detested this period because the society was undergoing certain chaos, and he was disturbed because their society was divided and there was inequality among people, and some people did not treat other people with dignity. He also knew people who were a part of American Revolution, so he had closely seen and experienced the unification and division of United States. He was patriotic and wrote many poems about the prominence of his country. He has also written poetry urging people to fight for what is right, what is correct, and not follow things or ideas on the basis of race or caste. Himself, he was a thorough unionist. Abraham Lincoln had died within few days after the Civil War in America had ended. The major concerns or social issues during the World War time were slavery and rights of the African Americans. Abraham Lincoln supported universal equality. He did not like the idea that the black people who had been enslaved, they were treated like dogs or they were treated like animals. Their children were snatched away, their bodies were exploited, and they were treated in uh, utmost shameful manner. They were not given any dignity. So, the captain in the poem is a metaphor used for the able leader Abraham Lincoln, who steers the metaphoric ship of America to the coast of peace and equality. But he died before celebrating the victory for which he strived so hard. So we find that the first line depicts the happy mood as it addresses the captain to announce that after the stormy and tumultuous journey, the ship has finally reached the shore. In fact, the speaker uh, shows us that the shore is nothing but the end of the Civil War. So, poet's end of the Civil War is the crew members' shore. We see two tones in this poem, one of lamentation as the captain, their hero, had died, and the other is celebration or jubilation because the ship, after so much of struggle, had reached the shore successfully. So, we see that there is achievement of equality and ending of the civil war, but there is also death of the person who was the ultimate leader. We can also see and feel the underlying tones of patriotism and hope for the country. Henceforth, from now on, the country is going to rise and it is not going to fall again because it has reached the shore, and this happened because of the efforts of the captain or the president Abraham Lincoln. So, this is the story, or this is the summary of the poem, and now we will analyze it.